And we're also focused on rebuilding businesses and creating jobs. I think we're all painfully aware of the need to improve safety for older people who are living in long-term care facilities. We know the importance of school for children, but we also are worried about how we keep our children safe. And I know many parents are struggling about what is the best thing for their kids this fall. As Dr. Tam has emphasized, COVID-19 is not going away anytime soon, and the practical measures that we take, the investments in public infrastructure to build up our communities, to address health risks, to create jobs, and to improve the quality of life as we live through COVID-19 is incredibly important. That's why I'm very happy to be announcing today that we're adapting our infrastructure program. We created a new COVID-19 community resilience stream. It's going to make it easier to invest in practical measures to make schools safer for children, to make long-term care facilities safer for aging people and those that work there. Also, to help enable new ways to get outside, to get to nature, to get exercise without putting Canadians at risk. We will be speeding up project approvals. We will be opening up new projects eligible for funding, including retrofits of schools, of long-term care facilities, new bike lanes, new natural paths, and recognizing the challenging financial situation for municipalities and provinces, we'll be offering a bigger federal share. To put that in context, this is $3.3 billion that is available to provinces and territories, $1 billion available right here for Ontario to help address the pandemic, to make communities more resilient, to work on keeping kids and aging parents and all of us safer, and also to improve the quality of life. I just talked to Steve and the folks at this Boys and Girls Club. What are practical things that folks need to think about? Right here at the Boys and Girls Club, you need to think about physical distancing. How are you going to get all of these kids in here, but in a way that keeps them safe? That means adapting some spaces. In particular, I found out bathrooms and kitchens. It also means better ventilation. All of these adjustments are practical measures that we can all take that ensure that we can still have kids having fun, that we can still have kids getting a decent meal, have kids have access to help for their homework, and build thriving communities. And one of my commitments is ensuring that we do that for communities that need it the most marginalized, racialized communities that absolutely rely on this type of infrastructure and these investments, and they deserve to be able to come here in a way that keeps them safe.
Les gens sont confrontés à des défis très différents aujourd'hui. People are facing very different challenges today compared to a few months ago. The pandemic has led to losses, human suffering, and economic cost. And we have drawn some important lessons from this, although they were painful ones. We know how to reduce the impact of the pandemic. We need to protect ourselves better. We need to rebuild businesses. And, of course, save jobs. We are very much aware of the need to improve the safety of elderly Canadians who live in long-term care homes. We know of the importance that school has for children, and we know that parents are now wondering what would be best for their children this fall. Immediate investments in public infrastructure are now needed to face the health risks, create jobs, and support safe and resilient communities. And that's why we are adapting our infrastructure programs with a new COVID-19 resilience stream in order to facilitate investments to make schools safer for children and to make long-term care homes safer for seniors. We must also find ways to allow people to get outside and exercise, to appreciate nature, but without putting their health at risk. And that's why we are expediting the approval of projects. We are expanding the type of projects that can benefit from funding, and to help the municipalities and the provinces where things are tough, we will be ensuring a bigger federal share of the cost. This is how we can protect Canadians and ensure that they are healthier, and also at the same time create jobs.
Resilience funding stream, the federal government will pay 80% of the costs for projects that have a value of less than $10 million and can be completed by the end of 2021. Projects in the territories are eligible for 100% of federal funding and have an extra year to be completed. We've also made some changes to the eligibility criteria in our infrastructure program for projects that can start in the near term. Recognizing how important it is that folks have access to mobile and broadband, mobile phone and cellular projects are now eligible for funding, as are intercity transit projects. The health and well-being of Canadians has been and will continue to be the top priority of our government. But this pandemic has affected more than just our personal health. It's also affected our economy. That's why Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced the $19 billion Safe Restart Agreement on July 16th. It includes billions of dollars for cities and towns across Canada to support frontline workers and critical municipal services. And incredibly important, it also provides support for transit operations. It's been tough for cities and towns across the country with lost revenues. And that's why we announced we will
Minister of Infrastructure and Communities in Ottawa, Catherine McKenna, announcing $3.3 billion for provinces and territories to help address the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, this is for things that don't fit in other buckets that the federal government has offered money for. So, for example, this money would be able to help retrofit schools, update long-term care facilities, upgrading hospitals to help deal with physical distancing. Also, she mentioned things like building new parks and bike and walking paths. That's so Canadians can stay active and healthy. Now, this is a cost-sharing program. The government says it's boosting it. It's offering to pay 80%. The provinces, municipalities would have to pay 20%. The government says it will pay 100% for remote, northern, and territorial projects.
The windows, all the stairs, it was a nightmare. We felt that for the first time.
That is a survivor of the catastrophic explosion in Beirut. We're getting a new sense of the extent of the disaster. Beirut's governor says the blast devastated more than half of the city. He estimates 300,000 people had their homes damaged or even destroyed. Lebanon's Red Cross says 100 people are confirmed dead. More than 4,000 others are